Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics, with me, Get Daved the Second. Last time, we beat up Miluda, and killed all of our comrades, and things got a little awkward when Algus, Rams, and Delita, they weren't all getting along. Heard you got your ass kicked. And what about Tata? Are you feeling reassured? Things get intense, folks. He just called you a rascal. Oh goodness. And continuing on like there wasn't a ringing in the background. Heh. Oh, Algus. Considering the lack of graphical detail, I think they communicate the story very effectively. Don't you just hate that guy? Probably have a 17th century British noble in my audience who's like, it's quite popular. Opinion of the time. Can see on where he's coming from. So I'm just gonna off-screen walking past here on the off chance that I get in a fight. Okay, it's a scripted cutscene. I'm still mad about Algus, man. reed flute is a recurring theme. It sounds horrible, but you'll see it from time to time. Should have tried shopping while I was at Igros. It doesn't look like I missed out on any great equipment, but... Oh yeah, one thing worth mentioning. Off-screen, I made good on my plan and converted Snapwave into a thief. He doesn't have the ability to steal anything yet, but aside from money. But it's an important start. White Staff is slightly better. It won't have any significant difference right now, but it does negate the death sentence status on its target. So if you hit an ally, it's very weak, and so you won't do a ton of damage, and yeah, you can negate death sentence. Always a nice thing. We don't have Algus anymore, so we sadly have to replace him with one of my generics. I'm gonna miss him. Him and his hiding at the back, using potions on himself. Well, Get David the First gets slaughtered on the battlefield. Yeah, we had some good times. Such a heart-wrenching fight. I really don't want to defeat Miluda. She's not a valve! We could take one of those troops hostage right now. Maybe we could take a couple, and then we'd be like, we'll let all 5 of them go if you just give us that one girl back, and then we don't have to tell Zalbeg, and nothing bad will happen. Oh goodness. They've actually got a pretty formidable group there. A little soft on the healing, but probably in terms of raw power, they're probably stronger than my crew, particularly on offense. Alright. That time mage is kind of forcing the issue, so we gotta take her out if we get the chance, because don't move is just a really bad status element to have on you. Rams is gonna get nuked, but could be worse. Now I don't think with Miluda right there, we're probably not gonna do any really significant damage to her. So I'm actually gonna try going around her. Get Snap to increase his physical attack so he can hopefully do some more significant damage to the mages. And Agnes's primary role in this is probably just going to be to, I mean, obviously provide secondary healing, but probably just to get job points. Good job, Linus. Oh, wow. Wow. Wait, isn't my helmet broken too? Oh no. My lack of being a details person is starting to cause trouble. Okay. So Ramza, you really got it handed to you before. I think I have to move forward one tile, because ooh, never mind. Yeah, that's not going to be any significant amount, but 28, that kind of makes it sting less. Good work, Delita. You seem a lot smarter than Algus. Maybe it's your utter lack of fear. Yeah. Somebody please kill that dude. Oh, weird. He's doubling as a white mage as well. Alright, here we go, everybody. Our big chance. I'm actually going to check something real quick. Everybody's going to get a turn shortly, so I'm actually going to go off for after this one. Not quite enough. Well, we need to take a sure thing when we get the chance, so... Probably should have left him facing a different direction, but too late for that now. Now, that mage has put himself in a pretty good spot, because we can only really attack him from where Ramza is standing. So, well, he will probably die next turn no matter what. Ramza will get a guaranteed hit in. Gouge out her eyes. Rams is the only one who's really hurt right now, and he's outside of range, so we'll just take the opportunity to get some more job points again. And I think I actually will take the opportunity to move Malcolm in. Man, I would have so many more hit points if I still had that helmet on, a shield. Oh wow. If we're not careful, Get Dave's gonna die again. Yep. Don't you even think about it. And we'll just wait there so that I get my turn sooner. And let's take a look at the action gauge, or action sequence here. Both healers will get a chance to act first, so I'm gonna hit and run. Kinda like my driving policy. And we'll leave the heavy fighting to the squire and the thief and the chemist. Now, the objective was that I had to defeat Miluda. I'm just gonna have him... Oops. I meant to have him facing the target. Defeat Miluda is the objective, so if you're in a really desperate situation, you can just try beating her down. However, you generally want to decrease an enemy's ability to beat you up. Like, first things first, you generally want to go for the healers, or those that are creating the most trouble for you. Then after that, you want to go for reducing the enemy's DPS. That's damage per second for all you people who have interesting hobbies and social balance and the sort. I liked it to get a little bit closer just so that we would actually have a higher chance of the potion getting there instead of, you know, bumping into a wall. Boy, Snap, you're in kind of a bad spot right there. Thief going up against two knights. This is probably a terrible decision, but I am gonna put him straight into the corner. Let's see if that ends up causing me serious problems. Can't actually cast Protect on anyone who's going to be in the thick of it. Like, it wouldn't have been a bad idea to do something like bring Snap Wave back and put Protect or Cure on them. Actually, both of those are much better ideas than what I actually did, but I have it on good word that you all like seeing me suffer, so... I'm actually gonna... Well, no. I'll go for the job points. I was tempted to have her wait just so she'd get her turn a little bit sooner, but it looks like... Oh goodness. Looks like the threat wasn't to Snap Wave. It is now. This is such a questionable choice. Never do this. Ooh. Successfully put Darkness on her. That's a nice twist. White Staff. I already have one, but that's alright. I am a bit of a collector myself. Now what's nice is this is predicting 43 hit points if it works. Okay. Between all those equipment breaks that have been happening and that missing, well, I guess that was a good dodge. I'm starting to feel like I haven't had the best luck. At a interweb forum I go to, an intertubes forum I go to, someone did a statistical analysis of the random number generator in FF Tactics, and as it turns out, it actually does favor the enemies very slightly. So if you feel like you have unusually bad luck, it could be because you have, well, as bad luck as the game states you should. Well, at least we reset the death clock and gave Miluda a ton of experience points. Alright, I'm gonna suggest we all pull back here. Ooh. Again, you don't have to pick because you automatically get all of these abilities, but it's good to know that Snap could be a decent mage. I think he'd be into that. Alright, and we have a bit of an interesting dilemma. In that Malcolm doesn't have enough MP to revive anyone anymore. So we'll just have to go to the other priest, the occupation of killing. You loot that crystal. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright, now all of us get the wonderful fortune of being able to at least try beating up on Miluda. Gonna have the chemist do something very brave. Also, kinda dangerous. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. But she can counterattack. Yeah, let's go for it. 90 damage. Glutton for punishment. Most of the corpses are decayed, so... There's a couple night ones left, but I think we're in a position to just end the fight here. Sorry, Miluda. I really am sympathetic to your cause. Anyone else not feeling that music at this exact moment? Just murdered a hero of the people. Alright, so that was this episode. Next time, I'm probably going to off-screen running back to Igor's castle and buying some of that equipment that has broken. And then next time we'll head on to Fatherheim Plains. I'll see you there.